Well, hello there. It's Captain Ian from the Sailing Centre, and we haven't got any clients at the moment because of the lockdown. So we're having to get involved in distance learning, just like everybody else. So today's lesson, I thought we'd have a look at knots because it's important as a sailor that you know knots. But most people don't realise that most knots were not invented by sailors. They were invented well before sailing was ever came into being. So we're going to have a look at 3 knots today. And the first one here is the reef knot. There's a reef knot for you. And the reef knot was invented many, many years ago because in the old days, reefs under the sea, such as the Great Barrier Reef, they used to float about all over the place and nobody knew quite where they were, and this was a danger to shipping, and it was also a problem for the tourist business because let's say you went on holiday to go and look at a reef, and then you went out there on the tourist boat and then it wasn't there because it drifted off somewhere. So people invented the reef knot to tie the reefs down in one place so the ships were safe and the tourists could go and see them. So if you go to Australia, you go to the Great Barrier Reef, it's tied down with the reef knot like that. Not invented by sailors, invented by the tourist business. Then we come to the clove hitch. Now the clove hitch was invented by gardeners to keep their cloves in one place because you don't want cloves just anywhere. Particularly not cloves of garlic, because then there's the smell to deal with. So here is the clove hitch for keeping all your garden cloves in one place. Invented by gardeners. Then there's the figure 8. Now the figure 8 knot is the most useful of all the digit knots, as we call them, because the other digits, 0 to 9, those knots are useful, and I've got a couple of examples here. Here are the digit knots, 7 and 9. Well, the 7, figure 7 knot, really, I don't actually think that qualifies as a knot at all. I mean, I don't know what the hell you would tie up with that. It's pretty damn useless, and even the 9 knot below leaves something to be desired, doesn't it? So really, the most useful of the digit knots is the figure 8. And this was invented so long ago, before people could even count. So it has another name, it's called the stopper knot, and it was used before modern contraception. If a man didn't want to get a woman pregnant, he would tie his willy like this. Hence the name, that'll stop her. Stopper knot or figure 8 knot, whichever you prefer. So that's all for today. We should be having a look at some more knots later in the week, and we'll be seeing where they came from. See you then. Bye.